you guys can take a look. I mean, rather see the beach than see me. All right. So, looking down the beach, just past over here is the big wooden temple we went to see. It's a little bit of a ride, but it's awesome. I forget the name of it, but you can't beat it. It's so many temples over here. Temple of, what was it called? Of Solace or something like that. Beautiful temple. Anyway, we're gonna walk on down the beach and then we'll get over to Walking Street and take a look, and hopefully we get a few people showing up to take a look. Take a look at look at the boats. They've all come back now. Boats were all gone. Last time I was here in August, there was nothing here. There's the big Pattaya sign. Zoom in a little bit on it. Let's take a walk. Wander on down the beach. Hey, fools, how are ya? Got a big, beautiful beach here for you. You need to come on down. Hey, Paul, how are ya? Thanks for joining me. Walking on down the beach and gonna wander on over to Walking Street. It's gonna be daytime, but at night I don't like doing a video on Walking Street. A lot of people don't like to be filmed, so yeah, they put a lot of work into this beach. Before COVID, it was really nasty. I don't know, they didn't take very good care of it. Then since COVID, they dumped tons of sand out here and spent a lot of time grooming it. You can see they got all the hey Paul, how are ya? You can see they got all the umbrellas up for everybody. Hi Val, thanks for showing up. Ann, how are you? Thank you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, the bay is just full. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see all the parasailers out there already. Man, there's just a ton of them, and it's 8:30 in the morning. There's a ton of parasailers out here. But the bay is full of boats. Absolutely full of boats. Good morning, Nanette. How are you? Thank you for coming today. Yeah, so we're going to keep on walking. I want to get on down to the Walking Street part of this so that people can actually get a look at what the bar area looks like. I was there last night, did a real short stream. I didn't want to do too much. People don't like being, at least down at the bar, don't like being put on video so much. So, hey, what's up, Bill? Good to see you. I'm heading on down to Walking Street. I'll be down there in a little bit. Nice, peaceful day. What a beautiful day, too. Weather out here couldn't be any better than what it has been this year. So I'm also trying out my new gimbal. I don't know if it's the gimbal or actually the internet here that keeps making stuff choppy. I had a gimbal for a while, and the one I was using, and everything looks so choppy. How's the video coming out, guys? Good? I hope everybody can hear me. Dave, how are you? Thank you, Paul. And you can hear me good, huh? Everything's okay? It wasn't windy, it's a nice day, so I didn't bring the wireless mic today. Thank you. Thanks everybody for letting me know. Yeah, if you look out here, I don't know if you can see, but okay, right here, big barge. Hi, Cindy, how are you? There's all these barges out here. Hey, Miss Kayak, how are you? Lots of snow. I got lots of sand here. Val, you guys kick snow, I'll kick sand. These are all barges, and these are all dinner barges out here. These big barges out here. Hi, sister, how are you? Yeah, those are all dinner barges. They have boats that take you out to them, and they're big barges that you go out and eat at. Really nice, but a bit pricey, but it's well worth it. 4 to 6 inches, huh? Oh, you guys got winter over there too, huh, Miss Kayak? Yeah, I'm not missing the snow, that's for sure. Not missing the snow at all. Been enjoying this perfect weather out here this winter. Daytime highs are about maybe 83 or 84 with low humidity, and nighttime it's 70, 71. Nice and cool. Good evening back home. Good morning in Thailand. Thank you so much, Miss Kayak. If you can see the Pattaya sign here, just to the left is a condominium. They've been building this for about 15 years already, if not more. They started going ahead and building this condo and got to this point. They sold all these places, and then the government stepped in and said that it wasn't up to standard what it was supposed to be. So it's been sitting there idle like this for about the last 7 or 8 years. So it's being built for 15 years. Supposed to be a big, beautiful condo right there, and now they're pushing to knock it down because it's just been standing there. Nothing's going on. No, thank you. You guys can keep your snow at home. I'm good over here. I'll keep walking in my sand. You guys put your boots on and walk in your snow. All these boats. So many boats in the harbor. After 63 years of snow, I don't miss it. Maybe I will in a year or two, but right now I'm enjoying walking down the beach in January. Walking down the beach in January and not in boots. Pattaya City. You can see the end of the beach. That right in front of us is called the beer garden. And actually the building right here, that's where it comes to an end. That's called the beer garden. And it's got some really good food. It's not really a drink place. They call it the beer garden, but it's a restaurant. Boat rides. Most of these boats are here to take you on out for parasailing. There's a few of them that'll take you to a couple of their small islands over here that you can actually go down to the pier and take a boat for probably $1 or so. Or you can rent these for probably about $10. And they'll take you to the same islands, but the only difference is with these boats right here, you get there in about 10 minutes. Beach that we went by, I don't remember, Cindy. This is just, this is Pattaya Beach. This is where you used to walk. On the other side of the road here is where they got all, I mean, you're literally right across from the city. So that's a big mall right there. And yes, there's a Taco Bell here. We do have a Taco Bell, Burger King, Sizzler, Ripley's, believe it or not. All important stuff. Phuket, yeah. Phuket has so many beaches. You got this beach, and then on the other side of this mountain here is called Jom Tien. And that's where a lot of the locals stay. This over here is a tourist, and you get on the other side, it's called Jom Tien. They have a really beautiful beach over there, and it's not quite as crazy as it is over here. If you want to go swimming, all the people go on the other side to go swimming, because I don't know if I'd go in here. So many boats, oil. Actually, even you get in there, you can smell the gasoline and stuff from the boats. Yeah, Val, when you guys come on up here, we can take you a lot of places. I wish the ferry was working. Like I said, there was a ferry that took you from Hua Hin over to Pattaya, which was about 2 hours. And it was nice. You can go back and forth real easy and not have any issues. But now it basically takes you 5.5, 6 hours if you're going straight through from Hua Hin to Pattaya. I'm gonna walk a little bit farther, and we're gonna walk up on Beach Road so we can walk into Walking Street. What a beautiful sunny day, huh? Hello, Anu. Good to see you here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Thanks for the like, Anu. Yes, I'm doing okay. 11 people. Yeah, it is a beautiful day. Oh, you lived over here, Paul? Oh, Jomtien. Yeah, it's way better than... I mean, this is where Party Central is, I guess. So if you're just coming out to party, you want to be in Pattaya. But there's plenty of bars over in Jomtien. I mean, and there's some nice restaurants over there, too. All you have to do is let us know when you want to come on up, Valerie. My friends are always welcome. We got plenty of room at the condo. And still strolling down the beach, getting a little bit closer. I'm gonna step up here in just a second so we can walk down the road, because we'll be getting to Walking Street real quick. So many boats. Yep, he's gonna walk along with us, I guess. Waiting for food. All right, we're coming on up here. The beach is actually gonna end there. So we're gonna step up on Beach Road. Looking for food, huh? All right. Yeah, well, all the dogs recently had pups here, Cindy. Okay, thank you, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by to watch for a little bit. Say hi. Yeah, it doesn't take too long anymore, Val. Before it took a long time to get a passport. Now it doesn't take very long. All right, I just stepped up on Beach Road, so I'm gonna keep on walking. Down to 8 people. Hopefully more people come. They call this the coconut bar that I'm walking down. It's Beach Road, but this is where all the ladies, older ladies, come out at night. And still wandering. Yeah, I mean, this hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed, if you can take a look at the music ain't loud enough, I don't think, but if you look at the cobbler stone they put all the way down here, this used to be like these big blocks of stuff that most of them were cracked, and you had to watch where you were walking so you didn't trip. But now they put up all these paver blocks here, and it's so much easier to go ahead and walk along, Cindy. The road's way better. So we're coming on up a little bit farther. I can actually see Walking Street from here. You'll see it when we get closer. Everybody up to do their morning exercise. You look across the street here, and you can see restaurants and massages and everything else over here. And we're going to keep on wandering on down here. Cal's cleaning the sand out of her shoes. No, you can't bring a table here. Nanette, what they do is they have all these umbrellas and everything set up, and they sell food there. But it's very cheap to go ahead and rent from. It's like, I want to say less than 40, 60 baht for the day. So less than $2, and you can stay at one of the umbrellas with the chairs and stuff for the entire day, and they have food there. If you want to bring food, you can bring your own food and water and stuff too, but they'll serve you all different kinds of foods there. That's the beer garden. Yeah, Bill, right in front of you is the beer garden. You can see it even says beer garden, and it actually is not a, well, they serve alcohol here, but it's not a popular bar. Hey, Tri Murtano, good to see you. Yeah, they serve alcohol here, but this is more of a restaurant. It's actually a very nice restaurant too. So, you know, when you want some decent food, there's a few places here, and then of course you've got your standard McDonald's and Burger King and stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to walk in the street a bit, everybody. Hey, Jarvis, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you can make it. All right, so you can see walking street in front of me. And then there's a street just before it that has a really cool bar on it. It's called the Bamboo Bar. And as Randy says, my friend Randy, there's more Social Security checks in that bar than there is back home. All the guys there are all old, to say the least, and I'm not young. So if I walk in that bar, I'm one of the younger people there. It makes me feel good. So now we're coming up. There's the beer garden. They've tried to make it more friendly for people, but all in all, it's all the traffic. You know, traffic is pretty crazy here. All right, so that's the beer garden. Yeah, it isn't very good, Bill. So if you go on down here, you can go all the way to the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a little walk down here. I'll show you the beer garden. Real good restaurant. And this comes right out on the water, so it's kind of, and these are little beer bars all the way. They open all these up at night. So these places will all be pretty packed in the evening with people coming here to have some drinks. And walk into the beer garden. And you can see just out to the side. And look at it's not 9 o'clock yet, Jarvis. Too early for me, but I guess there's plenty of people here that will. So we're all about the end of the pier. I'm not going to go in for where the restaurant is. Great restaurant, though. Yeah, very well, peaceful in the morning time, this kayak. If you come here in the evening, it's complete opposite. All right, we're gonna head on back and walk on through Walking Street so you guys get a nice look at that. That's really changed quite a bit. Yeah, this town is probably the big party town in Thailand. Here or Phuket has Bangla Road, but we came up here to meet a friend of mine, English guy that I've known for a few years already, 5-6 years. So he comes to town a couple times a year. I've invited him over to Hua Hin, but he always likes to come on over here. So we're coming back into where we go, and we're going to walk on down Walking Street for people who want to see big tour buses. So actually still quite a few people out for being not 9 o'clock in the morning and probably staying out at the bar until 2, 3, 4. There it is. World famous Walking Street. Welcome to Pattaya. Pattaya, Pattaya. All right. So you can see they're all decorated for Chinese New Year, which was actually a couple days ago. So we're gonna start walking. This is Walking Street, and at night these are all lights. Right now, still looks pretty good. If anybody's been here before they redid all the pavers here, this is all new paver block. The floor was so uneven and so hard to walk on down here. It wasn't a very good walk on coming down here. This is Stonehouse Bar. Rock and roll here all the time. This place is always jamming, always got rock and roll at night. First bar on the strip coming down. And then of course, recently marijuana was legalized here in Thailand, so up pops all these places. Thai people sure know how to take advantage of a situation. I mean, they're all over the place, so it's pretty funny to see. Before there was nothing, and all of a sudden it became legal, and they're on almost every corner, almost like a 7-Eleven. And always working. Fresh juice. They have smoothies. Bobby, if you guys know him from Time to Get Going, he was at some of the places getting some smoothies, and I told him they were all over here. So when you come on down, you can get fruit smoothies everywhere. Taboo Bar, I think that's still closed. We were here yesterday. I don't think it was open. And the seafood restaurant, this is open. And this is the new trend here. They got these bands playing up, and they have like staired or tiered seating here. People are doing this stuff. I guess they feel they can get more tables in this way. Skyfall, we were here yesterday. This place used to be super busy. Wasn't open yet, but that's not saying it won't stay open, won't be open. Walking down Walking Street. Cars drive down during the day. At nighttime, it's impossible. All right, we got a couple restaurants here and all seafood. Now, if you come on down here, the food's good, but it's not cheap down here on Walking Street. You're better to find other places than down here. This is a bit expensive here. So walking on down. Just the gimbal. Okay, Frog's Land. This is a area that used to be called just a Frog Bar in this corner, and then there was a whole bunch of other bars here, but the Frog Bar was always the only one that was full. The rest were always kind of empty. So now I guess the owner of the Frog Bar bought the whole complex, and we sat here yesterday and had a beer, and it was really full. It was jumping. Still see all the lanterns. I don't know how long it's going to be before they take the lanterns down. They'll probably leave them up for a little bit still for Chinese New Year. But at night, the lights here are just tremendous. This place is lit up, and you feel like you're downtown Las Vegas if you're back home. I mean, at least like that, lit up. And the streets get so crowded you can't barely walk on them. And all the bar owners have people here trying to bring you on in. Another discotheque here, the 808. That's the trend down here now, discos. They put all these discos down here, and New Star Bar. So there's still a few of these places here. And it goes, they have little places that go on down the side. There's more clubs down there. So anyway, we're still wandering. Pretty neat area here. real quiet compared to last night. I did a live stream last night. If you guys want to actually see what it looks like at night, it's only a 4-minute live stream. It was impromptu. So if anybody's interested to see what the street looks like at night, you can go ahead and take a quick look at that. It's a 4-minute video, or 4-minute live. All the bars. These bars are kind of disappearing real slow. I think soon it's going to be nothing but the discos and the big bars like that, because the small bars where the old guys used to sit and have a beer are kind of going away, which is fine with me. I come up here once or twice a year just to see my friends, but besides that, I've kind of lost interest in coming to the bars all the time. There we go. Put it up a little bit. And it keeps going. I believe this is about a mile long. Walking Street's about a mile long. So it's always good exercise to wander on down here. Okay, when they say a go-go, that means the girls. Lots of girls in there dancing. So that's what the a go-go means. Pin up a go-go. So there's still plenty of those here. And lots of discos. Still things for rent. There's some more fruit smoothies. If you like smoothies, this is a great place to come. Here in Houlihan have them about every corner. You can get a fruit smoothie. Still wandering. Yeah, it's a great street, but it's changed so much, fools. Now, when they put these paver blocks down, you guys can probably see this. Hi, Yenny. Thanks for coming. They painted this up. They had a whole thing here. And I was talking to James from Chocolate Man in Thailand, and he said that when they first painted this up, this was so vibrant and so beautiful. But the problem is that with all the vehicles and all the foot traffic, that, you know, it wasn't going to stay real pretty for very long. Everybody's zipping along on their motorbikes. And we're still wandering. Anybody need a tattoo? These are like everywhere here. Robert Mack. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. We just missed you again by a week. It seems like I keep missing you all the time by a week. And some more bar pool. Everybody plays pool. It's a big thing here. Up to 12 people showing up. Another thing very big here are the kebabs. They have these kebabs everywhere. They slice the chicken or the lamb off the shank there, and they make a pita with them in there. Real good. Infinitude Fever. Gary, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you can make it down. So we're down on Walking Street now. I already walked on the beach, so a little bit loud. I think they're getting ready cleaning up something in here. Yeah, we're probably more than halfway down Walking Street now. Oh yeah, Cindy, the kebabs here are great. I love them. When you're out at night, it's like having a White Castle. Anybody who knows what White Castles are, it's like having a White Castle. You go on out and have a couple beers on the way home. If you're hungry, you stop and grab one of the kebabs. They also have the Turkish ice cream. If you guys have ever seen that, that's where they go ahead and they flip around and do everything. And it's still going. Before it used to stop, like right here, This was the end of Walking Street before, but now they've continued on. I mean, it's pretty nice that they've gone. And here, this is a new thing that's popped up since I've been here last time, is ring massage and spa. Now these have popped up and they're all over town. I mean, this is like a franchise, I guess. So anyway, yeah, those have popped up everywhere. Bugman on Walking Street. Yeah, but the ring is popped up everywhere though, those massage places, and I believe they're like some type of franchise here. Yeah, it's still walking. Yeah, this all before when you got here, you can see they're putting stuff up here. They're still building stuff, but before, when you came here, it all stopped already by now, and now they've gone ahead and expanded, and some of these places that used to probably be just abandoned buildings and that are all different places. I have to ask Robert about the Bugman. I don't know about that. And more restaurants. There's a steak place up here not too far. Like I said, once again, really good food here. And, you know, it's just a little bit more expensive if you're eating down here on Walking Street than if you're eating down on, you know, the main second road or whatever. Trying to get all this in. So now this is getting to the Russian area here, and before this was always up the street a little bit, so they've all moved down here a little bit farther. Before the Russian bars used to be up the road a little bit, but now they've moved down. Morning, Paul. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. I have lots of Pauls in my friends. I appreciate them all. You can actually see we're coming to the end of Walking Street now. There's the building that I told you way back farther that was stopped. They haven't done anything on it for probably over 10 years. I'll walk that far and we'll take a look. But they haven't done anything on that for probably at least 7 to 10 years. And still got all the lanterns up. You got lots of hotels here. I don't know if I'd be too thrilled about staying right here though, because pretty loud all night long. And I'm not sure the prices are that good being right here on Walking Street. Probably expensive and probably not that nice of a hotel, but I've never stayed down here, so I can't tell you. Let me still see. Cindy, I think that, God, there's probably got to be 50 floors on that. I mean, it goes up quite a bit. Not sure exactly how many, but it's quite a few. So this is the end of Walking Street. And now this is a nice hotel. This is quite expensive, and this is a very nice hotel. So if you stay here, you know, you're gonna get some really nice service. You're basically just feed out of there. JLB, thank you for coming by. Yeah, it's really cleaned up now. They're doing their best to keep it up. And there's the big monstrosity that most people want to get rid of already. Even though it looks like they're putting glass up now, so maybe they got something figured out, because I didn't see glass on here before. Maybe Robert Mack knows, because he's here a lot, so maybe he knows if they've been working on this or not. I don't remember it having glass on the lower levels. And if I keep walking this way, we'll come up on the pier. And the pier will take you all the way on over to, there's a whole bunch of islands out this way, not too far offshore, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour away, that you can hop on one of these ferry boats and go. And recently, this is a big thing, a lot of the Indian restaurants are popping up. And you can actually see the archway right there where it says welcome to Walking Street, and then the big Pattaya sign right behind. Good night, Val. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Appreciate you joining me for 35 minutes. There's the big Pattaya sign. Not hot in the net, but it's nice. I mean, it's, you know, in the morning it's warm, but it's not hot. There's no humidity. That's the good thing. "36 minutes. I can probably go a little bit longer, but yeah, over here, I'll get out of the way real quick, is the pier. So I'll show you how lots of people you can see walking on out. We used to catch the ferry here going across. Take you on out. Anybody need a hat? Just got one or two. It gives you a nice look at everything from out here. So this keeps going and it'll take you right out to the pier. Before you used to buy your tickets in this building over here to go across. It was always pretty nice just to go right across. It was easy. Yep. Here the horns blowing on the boat. Pretty busy. See all the people walking down the pier. So we'll stop here and take a look at this big city for a minute. It's called, and I remember what it was, over here on the end of that, there's a temple called the Sanctuary of Truth. That's the name of it. Getting old, can't remember that anymore. But the big wooden temple, I did a video of that the last time I was here. It's called the Sanctuary of Truth. And then you have all these condos, and those are almost, I believe, all condos over here. Those are condos. And then you start getting into more of the hotels, and there's condos also, but. And then over here is, yeah, right there. That's where we started at the beer garden. So we walked all the way down Walking Street. And we come out all the way over here. And look at the motorbikes. Look like Vietnam, Nanette. So many motorbikes. Crazy. All right, well, I'm down to 6. So let me flip this around here. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to thank everybody for going ahead and showing up to my live video today. I'm glad to see you show up, and I hope you enjoyed walking with me down the beach and through Walking Street. And please give some of the videos, especially the one I did yesterday. Hey, Mark, glad to see you. I'm coming in at the end, but still nice to see you. Anyway, check out the video I posted last night if you want to see Walking Street with all the lights on. It's absolutely beautiful at night. It looks like you're in downtown Las Vegas. So we're going to let you go. Thank you again, and we'll see you in my next video. Take care, everybody.